you know, there's no love lost here because it could be my own mother sitting in that side, in that other seat across from me. And here we go again.
A Ganon, see?
With the Ganon. And Ryne, he must have the right idea. But let me tell you a story.
Okay, well, Windmill's going to be the Ganon. His tag is WM, so I assume that's Windmill. And then Ryne is likely the Palu. Now, we saw this team composition from Louisiana at Ultimatum, and they made it all the way to and they beat a Denti team at Ultimatum. So this is interesting because Denti, here's the thing, like, you could just get chucked into Ganon and die.
Yeah.
He just needs the forward smash, or up smash, and jeez. Wait a minute.
The up air off stage.
Are these the same boys from Ultimatum? That's interesting. I'm not positive, but it could potentially be that way.
Yeah, see, let me tell you a story about Pokemon Trainer and people that weigh more than Pokemon Trainer.
Okay.
They have really suggestible recoveries, and because of that, yeah, we're gonna send you away. Now I can see how this Ryne Windmill team made it this far. Oh, but I can see how they're gonna get exited out the tournament quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Right,
when you kill your own teammate. But this is actually what you need to do, right? When you have a Ganon on your team, you offset it with a high tier, like Palutena, right?
Right.
And now, but this
I think here's
this
the difference.
blue team.
Here's the difference between Muffin and Drago and Windmill and Ryne. Windmill is at the back.
Yeah.
That's what's important. Ganon's not going to break neutral, but he is going to follow up like a monster. Whew.
Wow, Denti wild out here.
Oh, and he got up attack to block the Ganon, and Palu was just kind of waiting like, bet. Because you know what? This is how Palu covers Ganon. She covers him with the exploding flame. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the explosive flame. And Karna running interference. And, I mean, Ganon is great. He's an amazing punish character, but he's still Ganon. And now he's over here getting double teamed by an animal and a swordsman. Like, and Denti staying Charizard here.
Okay.
Wow, he took 45 in one exchange.
And so Karna managed to secure the kill right there before losing his own life. And now Denti trying to get back to the ledge with Ganon there, you know, just kind of waiting for him and seeing what he's going to choose. This might be it for Ganon, but he chose an aggressive option to find his way back in. Karna with a follow-up on Ganon, and yeah, okay, so like I said, Denti has already lost to a Ganon team before. It happened at Ultimatum, and I wonder if that is in the back of his mind as he's playing this team, because he's not looking so hot.
Look, the last thing you want to do, which is I'm guessing what the red team was betting on, he was like, yeah, let's just trade.
Right.
Let's just trade, and then we'll see what happens. But Karna with the back air, taking out the Ganon, and now you're in a very suggestible 2v1. And Denti going to switch to Charizard, trying to seal the deal here.
Forward smash. Oh, goes for the shield pierce. Good, because you didn't want to get too close and risk getting hit by one of the throw hitboxes.
I think that was a little bit, you know, closer than, you know, they would have liked it. But, I mean, that's, you know, what they're kind of betting on. That's what Ryne and Windmill are kind of betting on. He's like, hey, Ryne and Windmill are kind of betting on, like, oh, you know, if we just keep trading with them, then we may come out on top, but we have to win the trade first.
Right.
We have to win the stock trade first.
And I think so Windmill and Ryne, they were working really well when Ganon was being focused on by blue team. Because then that set up Palu to get her exploding flames in there and to try and get that follow-up after Ganon's been knocked out of the picture, or, you know, at least juggled. And I think when you separate the blue team, Denti and Karna, into 2v1v1s, they're less likely to get, you know, to double up on somebody and get both of them get hit and absorb that damage from Palu's long-range attacks. So if they can keep separating this into a 1v1, I think they're going to have more success than if they gang up on Ganon. But Battlefield is a small stage, so that's going to be harder for them.
Yeah, this is actually the first different stage that we've seen all day today so far. It feels like everything has been played on PS2.
Right? You know, the ultimate Smash Bros. So, you know, everyone loves PS2, but I'm surprised that they were able to make it over here to Battlefield, because Battlefield's the closeness to the stage, the proximity is going to allow for a lot of, you know, clusters of action while
Yep, and I saw it coming from a mile away. As soon as he switched, I was like, yeah, down there's coming. And,
Yeah, that's super unfortunate for Ganon, who tried to stall himself a little bit because he didn't want to eat anything. He didn't want to encounter Squirtle and trade out with that.
Now, I'm sure the blue team already knows, but hey, they're like, hey, we can trade now.
Ganon was going to be fine. He went deep enough. Lucina hit him. He could have up beat after, but he air dodged. That must have been a missed input on his part or a panic.
And now, those plans you had for trading with them over and over, non-existent.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
And Karna did a really good job of just getting rid of Windmill's last stock right there while Denti was trying to recover and giving him room to get on ledge.
All 3 stocks gone in less than a minute and a half.
They got him off stage, and they really just exploited the fact that he can't recover, and he's dead again. That's it.
And there's no way you're going to take another stock. Whoa! We're 2 minutes in, and before you could even blink, before you could go to the bathroom, make a sandwich for lunch, we're already at a 1 stock situation for red team.
Yeah, this has been night and day compared to last match. If last match was close, this one is going to be a landslide.
I mean, Karna understood the situation. He knew that, like, well, I mean, you're Ganon, and if we get you off stage,
that's really all we need to do.
Yeah, you're gone, my guy.
And they did that. They did that consistently. They converted every time they got him off stage, and they really just never let him back on and have a chance at life.
And now both of these guys just buzzards after some food. Okay.
Yep.
What if we give Charizard Bowser's up air? Yikes.
So, Denti and Karna pulling so far ahead on that second game, and they were able to secure the win. And that's, we'll see Windmill and Ryne in singles, or maybe perhaps even Squad Strike. But that's going to end their losers run here in the doubles bracket. And we'll see Denti and Karna moving on. I think they were seeded and expected to win that, so they are progressing as intended. It's going to be interesting to see who they encounter in later parts of losers bracket, considering who may have knocked them down into losers early.